Hey guys, glad to see y'all again. Michael here. We took a bit of a hiatus, but now we are back with another Andy Timmons signature pedal review. One of our really poppin' videos was about the JHS AT Plus, and I'm so glad to announce that Andy has a new pedal out. It is the Keeley Super AT mod. It's a full range overdrive. So for those of you who are big fans of Andy, most people will know that Andy has used a Keeley model blues driver for a long time, and Robert Keeley's really famous for those blues drivers from back in the day, and of course he doesn't make them anymore. Now he has the super fat mod to take its place. Well, Andy and Robert Keeley put together a delay pedal called the Halo, which, by the way, you're hearing that. So I actually have 4 AT pedals here. The Halo is sitting on the board over here. They put out this new pedal, and it was pretty hush-hush. They had announced the release event, but didn't announce what they were releasing. And so the day of the release, I remember I was sitting there in my car at work, and they announced that this was for the Super AT mod. I couldn't make it to the event, so I was able to somehow buy it and then go pick it up later. And whenever I went to go pick it up, Andy himself was actually there packing up his equipment. This was day after the event. Of course, you take a picture together and he signs my pedal. And then he actually showed me his preferred setting. This setting is his light gain sound that he uses for his clean playing. So it's like clean on the edge of breakup, and then he uses his volume knob to kind of roll back the gain and clean it up. And I really, really want you guys to hear this. This is as close to his setting, I think, as I can recall. So here we go. I'm just gonna play a little bit for you. And I wanna show you how this pedal differs from the other AT pedals. But here's a little something just so you guys can hear it. Here is my guitar without it. So as you can hear, pretty light gain. And whenever Andy and I were talking about this pedal, he told me that he actually has 2 of them on his board because, just like the name Full Range Overdrive, if you turn this thing up, you'll notice that there's actually a very, very desirable sound, like a high gain sound. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate that for you as well. I want to crank this to, let's see, about like 2 or 3 o'clock. Probably 2 o'clock. Now that right there alone really, really sets this whole pedal off. I mean, this pedal to me is honestly one of the best overdrives out there right now. Like, I like this more than any Tube Screamer, more than any Klon style pedal, more than any Blues Breaker style pedal. I mean, this thing is freaking sweet. Details from Robert Keeley's website says that this is basically like a Fender amp, just using slightly different components, but otherwise the topology is basically the same, and that it's really considered to be an amp in the box pedal. And if you notice, the clipping sounds really, really natural, just like a tube amp. He uses something called asymmetrical clipping. I'm not a big nerd, so I can't really tell you exactly what that means, but he uses, a combination of certain diodes and LEDs for the clipping. Something that he did in the Super Fat mod and in the Keeley Mono Blues driver. Let me go ahead and compare this real quick to the BB preamp. Now, big Andy Timmons nerds will know that the BB preamp AT was like, I guess, one of the earlier, probably the first signature pedal Andy had. And I just want you guys to see that these pedals are all completely different. I mean, they are nowhere near alike. So the BB preamp lets a lot of dry signal through. So whatever you're playing through, it's gonna sound like that, plus a little bit of clipping, plus more gain. And really the BB for me has been better used as like either a clean boost or as just like a way to boost, like a gain boost for other pedals. So let me demonstrate. I tried to dial it in as close as I could. So real quick, here's my clean tone. Here it is with the BB preamp. So what you're gonna hear is clean tone with some clipping underneath it. It lets a lot of dry, I guess, clean tone through. Super AT mod really saturates it. Like you don't hear anything other than like, how do I explain this? It's almost like you're playing through a cranked amp. So I'll demonstrate. It's a much more desirable sound. And then the JHS, it is fully saturated. This is meant to be a high gain pedal, and it works really well in that context. This is not, to me, an overdrive. This is a full-on distortion. Let's compare that high gain sound to the Super AT mod's high gain sound. I think I could just, if I had to pick one pedal to put on a board, and if it was like the only drive on there, I think I could just get away with using just the Super AT mod. That's me. So anyway, as you can see, the basic controls, level, tone, and drive. You'll see, other than that, there is a little tone switch here. In the left position, it's the AT. In the right position, it's the Fat mod. So if you like the Keeley Super Fat mod, and you want to get that sound, you can absolutely use this pedal to get that sound. So I'll demonstrate, and I'll switch guitars too. That way you guys can hear how this sounds with single coils. mean, if you need a low gain overdrive for a telly, this is the move right here. And of course, if you want more gain and you want to do some hot leads with a telly, you can absolutely do that. That is killer. Let's try another guitar for you guys. I mean, honestly, this pedal could really just, it could take the whole range of overdrives off my pedal board. I mean, seriously, like the high gain sounds really hit. The low gain sounds are super crisp, super clean, and they they feel natural. They really work with, I mean, just about any playing style, in my opinion. I'd say that if you are in the market for a new overdrive and you know, you want something transparent, a lot of people use the word transparent, I'd say give this a try. If you want something flexible to where you can use it in multiple situations, this is a killer pedal. I don't think this should be just a pedal you get whenever you are just an Andy Timmons fan. I think anyone who plays country, rock and roll, any sort of instrumental guitar music that requires gain, I think this is a pedal you should try. Absolutely stellar. This is not coming off my board for a very long time. Thank you so much. I wish we could have affiliate links to this pedal, but right now they are completely sold out. You may find a few retailers online who have them, but hopefully Keeley makes more of these because I think everybody should have one of these. Well, anyway, thank you so much. Be sure to hit subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified anytime we upload a new video. And please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know, what you may like to hear in the future, and yeah, let's keep this like an open forum for Talking Tone.